Hello people, and welcome to a Let's Play that I didn't know I was going to do until today. Let's play Gothic, Sort of Blind. This is a very old PC RPG classic. It's also extremely hardcore, as you'll see. I've been a big fan of the Risen games for a long time, and I recently picked up the old Gothic games, but I haven't played them before. All I've done is I've played 20 minutes of Gothic. I've got the controls down and I've got the basics of the story, but I don't know 99% of the game. So this is mostly blind apart from the first 20 or so minutes. So let's go into the game and I can show you how crazy this frigging game is. I probably won't finish this, by the way. I'm just going to play it for a while, see how it goes. A bit like with Euro Truck. I'm not committed to finishing it. This is the
kingdom
intro.
of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one.
Remember, in the early 2000s, this was considered really top of the line graphics. Oh, the memories. Do you remember action keys? Because this game has action keys.
The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Corinus. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley.
Sadly, he picked the retarded
I was
ones.
one of them.
Yep, you're a bad mage.
Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier.
Because we were idiots.
1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Corinus was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well. I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right. Send him in.
Assholes. We didn't need to be that mean to him. At least it's water though. That's good. Oh, some nice dudes.
Welcome to the colony.
That's
Ow.
enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up.
The voice acting is not top notch, but it was good for its time.
I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
I'm gonna turn subtitles on once this conversation's over. So this is the game. This is how you talk in the game, you know. You just select what you want to say. Thankfully, this game does have a voice actor for the main guy, so I don't need to say it to feel in sort of to feel in with the game. So let's see. Well, let's ask him why he helped us, because you know, why would an asshole criminal help us?
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
So what I know about the camps so far, because I only played for 20 seconds, is that one of them is a crazy religious sect. One of them won't accept aid from the outside world, and those guys at the old camp are sort of in control of everything. So we're going to join the old camp, just, you know, it might help to say we have the letter.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter.
Oh.
That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez then?
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Sure, let's find out where Bullet is.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
Oh, I'm not fighting him. This game is friggin' hardcore. He'll probably kill me in one shot. Okay, so what do I need to know? That seems like the best question, because we know nothing. Well, sort of.
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Let's assume that's how the name came about.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps.
Hell yeah.
You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Well, we need a weapon, surely.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Few meters, more than that. Yep, how do I join you? That seems like a fairly reasonable thing to say.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Oh, classic Piranha Bytes chapter systems. Yeah, this is a slow game, by the way. It's not the best game to Let's Play. Actually, the people who advise people say that you shouldn't Let's Play story-heavy games, and so far my only real successful Let's Play was Fallout, so that's not great. Now, it took me literally half my time playing this just to figure out how to pick things up, talk to people, and attack. It's the weirdest thing. So, you press space, you go between an attack mode, where you can attack, and a mode where you talk to people and pick stuff up and stuff. I was used to that because I played Risen. But guess how you pick things up? You don't do anything expected. Pressing the action key does nothing. You know what you have to do? Press the action key and then press up. I actually didn't even do it that time. Oh my god, it's not even doing it for me. Hang on. Oh dear. That's not good. What's the action key again? I must have pressed the wrong key. Left control? That's what I was pressing. Oh no, I was pressing right control. Fail. Anyway, and that's how you attack as well. So this is not forward, this is action key forward. Action key left, right, and down. Look at that. So that's how you talk to people as well. And it's really weird, but you get used to it so quickly. It's ridiculous. So, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's nothing. You don't need to know what that was. Oh, this is gonna go great. This game is hardcore, by the way. At your beginning, any human that I've met has been able to one-shot me. Literally, just one hit kills me. And animals, even the weakest animal I've found, isn't easily a match for me if there's more than one of them. Oh, pressing the wrong freaking control again. I'm gonna just change it to the other control because that makes it easier for me to press it. Jesus Christ! Oh God. You know when it goes like this, when that happens, that means you're about to be struck by lightning because of the magical barrier that protects this place. So that's not good. I got caught by that the first time. Alright. Action can be changed to right control and left control. So if I ever change my mind, got both. There we are. So those ore nuggets, you know, they're the currency, believe it or not. It makes sense that this place is built on ore, but I didn't know that the first time. So let's walk. Let's walk down here. By the way, I'll still be doing Fallout just as often. This is going to be the one-off one. I won't do this as often because it's not as good a game. Climb this ladder, which is also involves pressing the action key and going forward. Hey, Ori. How you doing?
What are you doing here?
Making sure no one gets near the exchange place, especially one of those cutthroats from the new camp. You're the new guy they chucked in today, right?
That's me.
God,
Then you'd better watch out for the guys from the new camp. I work for the old camp, same as the others you saw at the exchange place. I assume you've talked to Diego.
Yep.
Yes, I have.
Good. Then you know what's what around here.
This first episode will be very long, by the way. But you already know that. Alright, what shall we say? Yeah, probably find out about the doo-doo hitters.
When I was washed ashore, one of the guys punched me in the face.
They do that to all the newcomers. They call it standing godfather.
Oh, are all the guys like that in the old camp?
We do have a few suckers, but they won't touch you as long as you pay them protection money.
That's just great. Right, okay. I saw a woman being sent over the goods. Well, we did. It was in the cutscene. Why not? Why not?
I saw a woman being sent down with the goods.
Yeah, the ore barons get everything they want.
Do you mean to say the king exchanges women for ore?
They're convicted criminals too, of course. But if Gomez hadn't asked for them, they'd be sitting in some dungeon or other. I'm not sure what's worse.
I didn't put the subtitles on, did I? I will do though. Right. Yeah, need a weapon.
I'm looking for a weapon.
There should be some old weapons by the derelict mine, further down the canyon.
Okay.
But don't go and start a war with nothing but a rusty pickaxe for a weapon. Those things are slow and heavy. An inexperienced fighter should never use one of them unless it's an emergency.
An emergency. And the old camp?
And the old camp?
The ore barons have everything under control. Next in line to them are the guards, followed by the shadows. The diggers are the lowest. Everyone who arrives here starts out as a digger. If you want to become something better than that, you'll have to get accepted as a shadow first.
Okay. So why exactly do you hate these new camp guys? Let's find out. Let's find out why he hates new camp guys. Do you want to find that out? Because I'm going to delay this until someone magically tells me through the psychiatric things of nothingness that I don't even understand what I'm saying. Something that's valuable. I don't know. What am I... okay. So I'm in a weird mood today. Just saying random stuff. But I don't... What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for scrambling your brain. I don't know what... Okay. Let's just...
You'd better make sure you reach the old camp in one piece.
Let's just forget everything I just said. The things with the new campers, though, that everyone I've talked to has said they've got no law, and they're sort of very violent. I'm not sure if that's a stereotype or if it's true, because I've got no way of finding out. But, yeah, so there's no need to ask that good dude. Oh, meal bugs. There's a quest to get these, but I don't know how you get them. Right, because you can't attack them the normal way. At least it won't do that for me. You can't, like, punch them. And so I don't know how you collect them. Let me see. Can I pick them up normally? If I, like, here? No, you won't pick them up either. So I don't know how you get them. What I do know though is that blueberries give you a lot of health. So actually, I should show you that. This is our health screen. We're in no guild. You know, standard affair. So you upgrade your skills, like your fighting skills or your thieving skills, using skill points you get every time you level up. That's also how you improve your attributes and your special skills and stuff. But at this level, we have 40 life. Just to explain to you how bad 40 life is. A wolf can kill me in about 2 shots at level 1 when I had more health than this because we're level 0. That's just, some basic setup here. This game is rough, man. And like I said, any human I've met has one-shotted me. Right, so let's take all these supplies. These coins, I haven't found any use for them yet because no one uses them as currency. Good. Oh, whoops, accidental wrong button press. But yeah, I hope this game gets good. I mean, I can see the potential in it already. You haven't yet though, because, like I said, it's a slow game. But I hope this game gets good because it has potential, but in the end, it has a lot of the flaws of an old game. Don't know what to cross that bridge, and I really don't care because, like I said, anything can kill me. But at the same time, I need to kill things to get XP, so it's, it's. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Oh, an arrow. I can sell that. Even if I don't use it, I can still sell it. That's the mindset I'm in right now. I will need ore, and I will need ore badly. Pick it up. Pick it up, you... There, finally. Blueberries, we'll pick that up. We'll pick this sword up. Because then we'll have something to kill people with. Though we won't kill anyone for a while, I guess. Right, let's equip it. Oops, wrong button. There we are. No, don't drop. Oh, Jesus Christ. The controls, they just don't make no sense, Captain. Jesus Christ, he's dropped it again. You do get used to them, but you forget them as well. Right, there we are. Excellent. Let's go kill something. Let's see how this works. My guess is that... Okay, these are scavengers. These are the weakest things I've ever found in this game. And I can actually kill them without dying. Oh balls, oh balls. Ah, I keep pressing S. Come on, come on. I got 40 XP. So that's good. And we got some meat as well. Okay. That's good. Let's eat some blueberries. Eat some blueberries. There we are. Gives me 1/4 of my health back. Right. Okay. Oh, keep up. Right, come on, whack, yeah. So it's actually a surprisingly skill-based system, because timing really does determine everything. Gonna keep going now.
I'd better keep out of it.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you, if you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them, once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Where do I get a map?
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Why? Doesn't he sell the maps?
If you get enough ore to pay for them.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind. You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do, to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
old story every time. People always talk. Same old story every time. As long as I...
If you think...
I want...
Try that again, and you'll regret it.
Why are you here and not in the camp?
I'm waiting for a friend to return from the mine. He owes me some ore. I can't turn up in the camp without the ore. I couldn't pay the protection money for the guards, and then things would get real heavy for me.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
Any news?
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
It was odd.
You probably
about that
wouldn't
story
like being issued, though.
I am new here.
Just arrived, have you? I'm Grim. I haven't been here for long either. I was thrown in with the load before you.
What's life like here?
Easy going, as long as you pay your share of protection money to the guards.
What do I have to do if I want to get admitted to this camp?
Well, first of all, you have to become a shadow. Therefore, you have to find somebody who supports you, somebody who explains everything to you and takes responsibility for you. If I was you, I'd try to keep close to Diego. I did it like that. He's quite all right. He'll make you take the test of faith. That's different from everybody. Then there'll be some other smaller tasks from other shadows. If you manage them, you'll be with us.
There must be something about that story after.
There must be something about that story after all.
Hold it.
What's up?
You can't enter the castle without permission. Now get out of here.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
There must be something you want done.
No, the things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the three camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him. Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength. I can't teach you anything. You don't have enough experience. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
What about the two other camps?
The two other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Take care.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena. I'm not listening.
How often have I told you bastards not to run through my hut?
That's not really my problem.
What's your problem?
Leave Leave me alone, man. Everyone's a problem with me. It all started when I built my hut. Don't build your hut close to the ditch, they said. But none of these bastards told me what would happen if I still did it. When I came back from the mine a few days ago, I had a second door. Those pigs, I hate them. I can't tell you how much I hate them. Now everybody runs through my hut. Every idiot.
Better keep out of it.
It's really not my problem. Let's talk about something.
Hey, you!
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you, but we won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
Why not? How much ore were you thinking of?
Not much. 10 ore, that's all I need.
I don't have 10 ore.
Then I'll take whatever you have. That's okay. You can give me the rest next time I see you. Let me see. Oh, I take small donations too. It's the thought that counts. Thanks for the ore, kid. From now on, I'll be watching out for you whenever you're in the camp.
See ya.
Don't you worry about anything here in the camp. We'll be looking out for you. May I pass?
Ah, new face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
Here's 10 ore, and you'll have to help me if I get into trouble.
Hey, watch who you're trying to fool. Come back when you have the ore.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Ball Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Let's talk about something. As long as I'm not involved. Let's... Same old story every...
Hang on.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
I'm not listening to all that...
Show me your goods.
Choose something.
Let's talk about something else instead. Same old story every time. I'd better get out of it.
shouldn't believe everything. You're very probably right.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
What is swampweed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the thing. Show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here. The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions. But now, it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away, in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
Hey, man. I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. You won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal here.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor and I'll do you one. If Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.